Tutorial, we're going to show you how to create a 3D printed dog tag in OnShape. So first thing you're going to do, open up a web browser here in Chrome. You're going to type onshape.com and you're going to click the sign in tab, top right corner. It's going to give you an option to use that username and password that we created in our first video here. So I'm going to just revert back to mine here. Sign in. And if it asks you to save a password, go ahead and let that happen so you don't have to do this every time. All right, from here, you're going to click Classes. You're going to go Mr. FinTech Ed 8 or whatever class you're in here. And in this case, I have an assignment out here called Dog Tag. If you've already started it, you can click here. But if you have not already started it, you will actually, it'll just take you straight to. But here, I'm going to click in this little submission document here. It'll take you to where we need to go. Now, in OnShape, we've got a number of different planes here, and we're going to draw this thing in the top plane. So we're going to click Sketch. We're going to click our top plane. And we'll select that. And what you're going to do on the keyboard is you're going to hit Shift 5, which is going to take you to the top view. So now we're looking down on top of this. Now in this case, we're going to start off, we're going to drag a rectangle. And what we want to do is we want to select a certain rectangle just so it can line up with future drawings. We're going to select center point rectangle. We're going to click that center point and drag out our rectangle. And you can click just one time, left click, and that'll give you the opportunity to set up our length. And our length here in this case is going to be 2. You can hit tab, and we want to be in inches. And our height here is going to be 1.25. Hit enter. You've got your square drawn. Now, dog tags don't have square corners here, so we do want to create what's called a fillet. A fillet can be done here, still in the sketch menu. We're going to click fillet or Shift S if you're more comfortable with keyboard commands. Now, fillet, you're going to click these 2 corners. Click, click. And what you're going to do is to set that radius at 0.5. 0.5. Hit enter. Now that's going to default the other 4 corners, so it should be a little easier for you to do. Just click your corners. Hit enter. Click your corner. Click enter. Click your corner. Click enter. So now we've got that done. Now the next thing that we want to do is we want to put a hole in this dog tag for our chain to go through. So in this case, we're just going to select center point circle here, and we click center point circle, or you can use on the keyboard, you can use just a regular old C. We're going to set our center point. You want to zoom in a little bit by rolling in on the mouse wheel here, and you want to kind of find this little edge, and you'll see where it kind of marks the midpoint. You're going to work your way over a little bit. You can put it anywhere for now. You're going to click and drag that circle out, and you're going to enter the dimension 0.125. And you can click enter. So we've got our hole marked here. Now we got to get our distance here in between the hole and the edge of the tag. And in this case, we're going to have to use the dimension tool. The dimension tool here, you can either use that or D on the keyboard. Dimension tool. We're going to click our edge, and we're going to click the center of that circle, drag it up here, and we're going to type 0.13 and hit enter. So now at this point, what we can do, we've got kind of the base of our dog tag selected. We can actually go back in here and just say we're done with this sketch. Now it's going to close out that sketch, but what we can do, if we do a Shift 7, it'll put us in what's called an isometric view. So now we're kind of looking at it. This would be almost like this is if this is our 3D printer here. And we're going to use a command called extrude. Now I would zoom in a little bit, by rolling in on your mouse, and you click extrude. We're going to click this shape here. Now, we don't want this center. Hopefully, we can avoid clicking that. So kind of stay outside of that center area. Click it, and look at that. We start to make this thing 3D. And the only difference here is our direction. We're going to come up out of it, which it's already looks like it defaults to that here in OnShape. And from here, we're going to extrude this portion here. We're going to type 0.05. So we now have ourselves a three-dimensional object here. You can click check, and we're in good shape here. Now, the next thing we do, we want to give it a little bit of a contour. So if we want to, we can actually create a new sketch. So we click this sketch. You're going to select the face where you want to do this drawing, and you can click sketch here. Then we're going to do a Shift 5, which will take us into that top view again. And then in this case here, we're going to use a command called offset. Offset is here. As we make our way back here, and we're still in the Shift 5 where we're looking it down on the top view, we're going to take our offset command, scratch that. We're going to need to add a new sketch, pick where we're sketching, and in this case we can use our offset command, and we want to click our arrow here, and we're going to drag this arrow so it's kind of inside. And it doesn't have to be any exact science here. That's fine. We're good with that. Now from here, if you type point, hit enter, you're going to type 0.031. And that will give us our lip there of that final on our edge of our dog tag. We can click Finish Sketch. We're going to do a Shift 7, which will put us back to the isometric view. We're going to roll in, and we want to extrude that lip that we just drew. So you can select Extrude or Shift E. It's going to tell us we want to extrude, but wow, that's way too much. So we're going to have to adjust that, and it's going to be it'll be 0.0156. So we've now got a dog tag with a lip on one side. Lip on the one side of the dog tag. We need to take it to the bottom here. So I'll show you another way to move things around here. If you right-click on the mouse, you can kind of zoom, move around a little bit. We're going to see the bottom of the dog tag here in this case. You could also do what I believe is a Shift 6, which will also move you to the bottom here. But again, you can move this around by right-clicking. You can also use our little cube over here as well. But either way, what we're going to do here, we're going to click on the bottom. We're going to click Sketch. We're now on the bottom of that plane there, and we're going to use our offset again. Click our offset. We want to adjust our arrow so that it goes inside. It doesn't matter. And then hit Enter. And you're going to enter 0.031. Enter. So now we've created a bottom part here that we're going to need to extrude. So what we will need to do here, we click our sketch is good. We'll do our extrude again here, and we're going to zoom in so we can see that extra little bottom piece there. So we're looking at it from the bottom. Obviously, we don't want it 1 inch. We want it 0.0156. And click Enter. So now if you hold down the right click button, you can now see we've got a fully looking dog tag here. Let's go back to our main view here. Sometimes you can get there by hitting Shift 7. It'll put us back in our isometric. So we're done there with our lips on our dog tag now. So we've got extruded and we've got our two-sided dog tag. Now what we're going to do is every dog tag has some kind of information or a name on it. We're going to do that by doing another sketch. We're going to do that on this top view here. So if we select Sketch, it's going to ask us what plane we want to be on. We're going to select the top of the dog tag. So now we're on top of here on Sketch 4. And if we want to do another Shift 5, it'll bring us back to that top view. You could also do it here on the cube. Either way, we're going to start adding some text. So now we got text. What you can do is you can make a little text box inside of your dog tag. Type your name. I would recommend capitals and bold as well. Now, obviously, that's way too big. We're going to have to transform that in our next process here. All right, so obviously we got to change the size of this. It's not going to fit on our dog tag here. So we're going to use what's called the transform key. And transform, it may be up here. You might not see it, but there's a drop down here with either the circular or the linear pattern here. We're going to select transform. And we're going to select our name here. Now this gives you some options here. And what you can do is you can make it really big. You can make it really small. In this case, we're going to make it kind of so it'll fit in our dog tag. Then when you select this little square, you can then move it to the center of your dog tag. And if you want a little bigger, you can drag it a little bigger. It's about what we've got there. Drag it in. You're on your center line. And you're going to left click anywhere outside of where you're working. And at that point, it'll shrink that down for you. Now we got that shrunk down. Now we need to extrude it. So what we'll do is we're going to go back here into the isometric view, which can also be done with Shift 7. You can select here as well. We're going to extrude those letters. And what happens here, you'll see it's coming through. We've got it. I'm going to set the direction of where it's going to be extruded from. In this case, it defaulted to just coming up and out of our top view here. But if you needed to change that, you could. But really what we're going to do is we're going to adjust this, and we're going to say 0.0156. Hit enter. Select check. We now, if you zoom in here, we've got ourselves a dog tag. There's a dog tag here, and what you're going to do when you have that ready is you're going to click submit. And that will go to our class file that I have already created. Now, you're also going to want to make this one we're actually going to give you the opportunity to print out on our 3D printer. So if that's the case, what we're going to do, if we zoom out a little bit here, over on the left-hand side here, you'll see where it says Part 1. If you right-click, you have the opportunity here to export. Now, it's going to ask you where you want to export, and we want to change this to an STL file so it sees our 3D printer. You're going to make sure that you call it your name. Obviously, you'll use your name. And we're going to select here, leave this all alone. One thing we will have to change here is our units. Make sure your units are inches because that's what we drove that into. So we got your name, STL, inches, resolution. It's fine. You can leave it at any one of these. I mean, let's go with just fine since I said that. And then you're going to download. And then here you're going to click your export. It's going to export, and you're going to see this is going to go straight to your downloads for whatever reason. But what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to come up to this little tab here under Show in Folder. And when we get to our Show in Folder, it'll kind of delete, or it'll kind of take you where you need to go here. You see your name. And what you're going to do with that is you're going to right-click. You're going to copy. And you're going to paste that in the following folder here. We're going to go to Files M, Students, Fin, or Mr. Helpert or HEPAC, whoever you have here. We're going to look for your grade. In this case, it would be 8th grade Tech Ed. Your 9 weeks. And there's a folder in here called Project Submissions. And in this case, you're going to save it. Go to Tiger Tag. You're going to paste or Control V and paste here. And that will be how I access it in order to send it to our 3D printer for you guys to have your own dog tag.